We did tell you that we have guests in the studio here from the Spring Up Beauty Spa to talk more on beauty and maybe how you can take care of yourself, groom yourself as a woman and also as a gentleman. Here with me, I have a gentleman and a lady in the studio to tell us more about Spring Up Beauty Bar. First and foremost, Mwina Mungu Ruzako Mainan.
Okay, starting with me. My name is Paul Manda.
Okay. Okay, so should I assume you are the owners of Spring Up Beauty Spa?
I'm the owner of Spring Up Beauty Spa.
Oh, okay.
Which is in Cape Town, South Africa.
Amazing. So what brought you to Malawi?
All right, so what brought me to Malawi is to conduct this beauty training program, which is beginning on the 5th of November.
Okay.
So the reason why I am here is just to bring or introduce rather in the country another level of professionalism in beauty.
Interesting.
Yes.
Tell us some of the things that you are bringing to these trainings.
Sure. For example, we've done the research in the country. I found out that mostly the massages that are being performed or practiced in the country are just like mostly two massages, which is like basic, which is like Swedish massage, not really the full Swedish massage. And we're talking about maybe hot stone.
Yeah.
But we can introduce to the country so that our therapists on the market can also start practicing such.
All right. Tell me, maybe for someone that's like myself, I'm so interested when you have said that there are about 13 types of massages. Apart from the already original ones that we have experienced in Malawi already, give us maybe 2 or 3 examples of some other massage services that one can do and how it helps a person.
All right. For example, some other massages that are like medical massages. Let's say lymphatic drainage massage. This is a type of a massage that we give to people who are swollen or what we call edema. So this type of a massage helps to drain excess water in the body.
Right.
So these are medical massages that we do as the doctors recommend. So you don't just do this type of massages. So the patients or the clients that we do, they have been recommended by the doctor.
Okay, so you need to give like a recommendation from the doctor for
Definitely.
You
So we work hand in hand with doctors.
Okay.
So mostly doctors will say, okay, cool, you go to the therapist who can continue doing these treatments as you continue doing your other medical treatments at home. So it's specifically recommended by doctors.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. So maybe one might wonder how you know about all these types of massages. How did you get your training?
Wow, amazing. I started in South Africa, obviously, but I've been all over the world. Let me just say like that. I'm a skin specialist, but I don't want to dwell on
that's a lot.
Skin alone. Because beauty is broad. So if I want to say I'm a skin specialist and then I focus on just skin, I think I am limited as a beauty therapist. As a beauty therapist, you just have to do all the treatments. Obviously, you can say, I like to do this, but if you want to be a professional therapist, you got to be able to practice all the treatments. So I mastered my skin specialist in Germany. So, but I did quite a lot of my studying in South Africa, Cape Town. But beauty does not end. It's an ongoing training that always happens every now and then. So I can now decide what else can I upgrade myself. You always have to upgrade.
Interesting.
And by the way, this industry can make you travel anywhere in the whole world.
Because everyone wants to look good.
That's a beauty part of it.
All right. You're still talking about some of the services that you're going to provide at these trainings.
Yes.
You spoke of the massages, the 13 types. So what other services are you going to do at the trainings?
All right. I leave that to Paul.
So some of the services that we're going to do, it's facials. Still skin, and we're going to do haircuts as well. Makeup for those who wants to be makeup artists. And pedicures, manicures. So the whole thing about beauty therapy. So we're going to teach about everything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How long is this training going to take? How long is it going to be for? If I say I'm coming for the training.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We now here in Lilongwe, but we're planning to do Blantyre. We're going to do Zuzu, and we're going to do Likoma. We're going almost everywhere in the country, but obviously we're starting bit by bit. But our vision is to reach out to almost every girl child or woman out there who is lacking skill, who do not have anything to do. Here is the opportunity to grab it so that they should be empowered and use their hands and be productive and make ends meet.
All right. You've spoken about the girl child. How about the boy child? Because Mr. Manda is over here looking at you like, we just spoke.
Especially, I think it's about the young people out there. We've got a lot of youth in the country that are doing nothing. But at the same time, we also want to empower girls to stand for themselves, to be able to provide for themselves, So this training is really to empower the girl child and the youth at large. It's not just the girls.
Yes. How about to be like, oh my God.
Modi tikaganisa tikaone, right? And ambila maganza utingatale pela, let's say sana bide batali this school, like maybe anamalizila whatever level it is. Amangona katiti ondole pela.
Exactly. Yeah.
Meanwhile, if they can use the work of their hands, they can do whatever and achieve whatever that anyone else that they admire or who inspires them can achieve, because the works of their hands actually is very productive, more than actually say even the papers that others think that they have. It's just the work of the paper or the works of your hands that do not even need capital. You can just go with your hands, just a basic oil, and you start practicing massages, and you start doing your massages, then you save up money and you can achieve whatever you want to achieve.
I want to ask something that's a bit maybe I'd say personal. A lot of people look at beauty and grooming yourself, going to a salon, getting a massage as something like a luxury, something that rich people do. Maybe you, as someone that's in the industry, is a profession, please tell the people that massages are not only for rich people. Just briefly tell people how important is it for one to take the time off to go and just groom themselves, do many manicure, pedicure, and all of that.
Wow. Do you want to start with it?
One way, she'll continue, but one way that you can look at it is, some people, when they're going through depression and whatever, massage will actually give you that relaxation to help you cure from that, depression, So people, yes, they look at it as if it's something that just for the rich, but you need to go for a facial at least once in a while. You need to go for a massage once in a while. It's going to help your mental health issues that you have. Maybe she can lighten more about it.
Exactly. Let's just give an example for the skin, right? Skin is the most treatment that a lot of people out there neglect.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, the face is the most exposed area of the body. Usually, on a normal circumstance, we are actually supposed to focus more on the face than on the body. Our face is exposed to the sun. We need to put extra care, extra whatever we can do. You need to go extra mile to take care of your skin. No wonder these days a lot of people, they just like to apply makeup because there's a lot of things that they're hiding on their normal, natural skin. They do not know that treating your natural skin is actually the most significant thing you can do in order for your makeup to look glamorous. So most people think, we'll just cover it up with the makeup. But meanwhile, in the long run, you will find out that your skin has been damaged because you haven't taken care of your skin at all. For example, massages. Massages are one of the best treatment that anyone can go just to ease your tension, and especially, like we always say, the whole world is passing through a lot of things. So massages, if you go for massages, you are less assured that your tension is going to be released, your muscles are going to be relaxed, your circulation is going to be improved. So these are the things that you don't need to go once a while. You need to do this at least once a week, depending on your pocket. But I always recommend my clients for a massage. If you've got money, once a week, it's okay. If then you are working on a certain budget, at least once a month, but it has to be regular. The same way you go to your dentist, you should also take care of your body in order for you to be balanced.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You've spoken of maybe some of the things that you would like to achieve at the end of this training.
Yes.
Seeing the girl child standing on their own, maybe starting up their own shop, their own business because of this training that they've had. What are some of the things that you would like to achieve at the end of the trainings? And maybe when you even go back to South Africa, you'd be like, that's my work, my hands. I did that,
I think for me, what I would love to see is the awareness, people to know that, this is not something that can be done by specific people. For example, I'm a man, I do massages, People also out there, they have to know that, men also can do the treatments, can be beauty therapists, girls can be barbers, can be able to cut hair and do all that, So, like, for me, I would like to see people not categorizing this industry to be of specific gender or something like that. Everybody can do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's one thing that I would love to people to see.
For myself, I think at the end of this training, I would really love if we can really achieve the professionalism in the country, because we've seen on the ground of the market that they really lack professionalism. So after this training, and the girls should start practicing professionalism in their spas and the saloon, as well as they will start also doing recommendation or home care advices, because what matters is what you advise your client after the treatment. The treatment starts at the spa, but what happens when they go back home? They continue doing the same things that we're doing, hence the same results they will be continue getting. The ones they got from the spa ends that night. Okay. And tomorrow they are back to their routine. But when you advise them perfectly well and they follow your advice, then the changes of their skin, of their body, of whatsoever it is, begins to manifest. That's what I want to achieve. Because like a client comes to the spa and you don't recommend products to use at home. And then the client continues using everything. And it's a disappointment because when they come back, they don't see the results. They're like, I didn't work and whatever.
Paid so much
but
money,
what have I been doing? I mean, home care advice does not mean that they should really go and buy expensive products. It should be according to their pocket. And it can be as cheap as how much are you drinking water? Some people, they don't even drink water. It can be as simple as how much is your sleep? How much do you rest? How often do you rest?
Do you eat fruits?
How are you eating fruits? Are you eating lots of vegetables? As simple as that can be an advice that you can give to your client that will change a client's life forever. Those are the things that we want to achieve during this course, as well as we want to empower women out there, because a lot of women at the moment, they're depending on the other gender. Look, it's actually shocking, because I mean there's so much that women we are blessed with, and we can stand on our own, use the work of our hands, and achieve anything that we want to achieve, and without depending on anybody. Now this does not need you to have a capital, just need your hands. And we're looking at the girl child there who dropped out of the school, who has been through quite a lot of things, and she's out there looking for what else should I do, what can I do, and they ended up being depressed and all that. But this is an opportunity, a once opportunity. If they come to be trained, and they're less assured that their future is guaranteed, because this is a career that we are about to give them. Thank
you so much for passing by. But this is, I think, one of the things that is missing on the ground. Like you said, I really like the way you've been stressing a lot on, there's a lot of unprofessionalism, and also just people standing on their own. You only just need your hands, you don't need a lot of things. And also people shouldn't be going to hotels just to get these services. They can go in their area, their hood, wherever they are.
Exactly. On that point that you've said, we're not targeting on just women who are already practicing this. Even working class women, they can come to be trained in this training course, and then they can then start practicing on their husbands, on their children, but in a professional way. They should be able also to just at least apply a decent makeup when they go out. So they don't need to go look for somebody just to do their makeup for them to go out for dinner. This training will also teach them how to apply their own makeup. These are now the women who are just sitting at home or who are working, but they don't want to do this for work or to monetize.
Just for general knowledge.
Just for general knowledge, so that they should know whatever happens in beauty. So they should practice it. They shouldn't look for somebody to make up them just to give them a manicure. They can quickly do that on their children, quickly do that massage on their husband, so that they should feel safe at least.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, and I wish you guys all the best in your training.
Thank you.
Thank you for passing by into our studios.